elderly.
Okay, you live in this house.
Yes, it's 2 Congress Street.
2 Congress. Okay. So now,
This one is 4.
okay, 4. Now,
6.
4 and 6. Now, this house here was not connected with Orpheus at all.
No.
Okay.
These people were probably in their 70s, 80s, and no.
Okay.
Nothing to do with it. Let me show you the back.
Okay. I gotta shoot this to the side because he doesn't want himself on this.
Pardon?
I said I was just saying I gotta shoot to the side because you don't want to be on the film. Well, I got the back of you, but like I said, this is personal. This ain't going anywhere else anyway, so. Well, this is a back. Okay, now you talk. Now this is Congress Alley.
This is Congress.
Alley, right. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now see that house right there? That building across on Pleasant? That's Pleasant Street. The top floor, let me get a shot of this. The top floor on the left, far left, we did a lot of drugs up in that apartment.
I've never heard, anybody, be willing to admit to this kind of stuff.
Well,
it's interesting because when I was in high school,
I mean, okay, go ahead.
yeah, when I graduated from high school in '68, and I remember hearing about the rock song Congress Alley.
Right.
And
I can't find the time to tell you. It was another song by Orpheus. It was a pretty song, very pretty song. If you have a computer, all you got to do is just punch in that name, and you'll see it's a pretty song.
Hearing about Congress Alley when I was in high school in Shrewsbury, thinking, whoa, what an awful place this must be. I now live on Congress Alley.
Well, that's amazing.
All right, see, this is Congress Alley.
And this kind of ends into a dead end. I remember this.
It really shouldn't dead end. It really should go all the way out to Newbury Street. But because of things that got changed back there, it's sort of blocked off now, and there's a parking lot on Newbury Street, and it sort of drops down, so you can't really get through. Now, here, there very well could have been Greek Revival houses like this funny colored one down
The
here.
yellow one down there?
Yeah, there could have been, when you were here, there were probably more of them lined up. This is a brand new construction.
Right.
So there would have been, you very likely could have come out here
Well,
and done stuff.
so I just, I remember, well, we were in the house and we weren't, I wasn't into heroin or anything like that. It was just marijuana.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I didn't deal with that stuff.
Yeah, and see, all these but again, not ours, because it had this elderly brother and sister in it, so they had nothing to do with this. But these houses, the two that I pointed out, would have had artists.
Right.
In them,
There was a lot of artists up here.
It would have been musicians and
Right.
graphic artists and things like that.
Hoffman, whatever his name was, he wanted to try to make this out of another Haight-Ashbury.
Right.
And
well, what we're trying to do now is to make Congress Alley into a
street?
historic landmark, not a street.
It should be.
But that's what we're really trying to do.
It should be.
And I'll go in the house and I'll get you a name and telephone number of Chris Betancourt, who owns the Raven, the bar nightclub
Really?
down here. He's really young, but he's very much into this.
He is?
And getting
Oh,
that started.
God.
So that's somebody you need
Chris
to
Raven.
talk to.
Is he
Chris
there? Is he at his,
Betancourt. He's probably not there now, but I'll give you his
Okay.
telephone number.
All right, so then this is, well, I know this is Congress Alley.
Yes.
I know this.
Yep.
Because, there's even the sign says down there, Congress Alley.
Yep.
So.
And I think it says it down at the other end too, but you
Really?
can't get up. But we're working on a project to get this turned into a landmark because we feel it deserves that. You have landmarks for other kinds of things, but this is a cultural.
This is back in the times too. I mean.
This is now pushing 50 years ago, and
This is your house, huh?
This is our house.
Beautiful structure.
It's probably one of the most important mid-19th century houses in New England.
How old is that?
1856.
Wow. Hey, did George Washington sleep here?
No, he was dead. Long
It's a joke.
before
Poor joke, but joke nevertheless.
I realized that.
I'm not a comedian, I'm a writer.
Let me show you the inside.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting a little tour here.
I gotta give you
Okay, let me hang on. I want to put this